Choice Breakfast, Kojo in the building, and Jade, we are joined by...
Neo.
Yeah.
What's going on, Neo?
What's going on, sir? How are you?
I'm very good. Not as good as you.
Really?
Not as good as you.
Why is that?
Because Neo has a new body, ladies. If you have not seen any of the videos that have come out recently, slap yourself.
I've seen it. I've seen it.
I know you've seen it.
I've definitely seen it. Listen, please tell me, what is your favorite video that you've done recently? Because I know Lazy Love has to be up there.
Yeah.
I can answer that for you.
If that's not the favorite, it's definitely riding near the top 3. Yeah, definitely. No, you know what? That was a lot of fun. Needless to say, if you've seen the video, I didn't even have to say that.
Let me tell you
that was
something.
a lot of fun.
Stop this. Like, really, it was a lot of fun. It's better than going to any theme park. Okay, this guy had this woman in some moves that was like, I didn't even know that. I was writing some of these down. That was like notes to me.
That was the purpose of the video.
You was teaching me stuff.
I lead by example, brother. That's what I'm here for.
Why was it called lazy? There was nothing lazy about the performance. Like, talk to me, Neo. Come on.
Lord, well, you know what? The video was about, the song itself is about being with that person that just put it on you so good that you can't leave the house, and that's what we were trying to that's what we were trying to embody with that performance.
It came out clearly.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what I was thinking about as soon as I saw that video. Apart from, who was the model?
Yancey. Her name is Yancey.
Thank you very much. I will find her on Twitter.
Indeed.
I will find her. In fact, let me just try and do this now.
So you've definitely been working out, right?
A little bit. This is the first time actually in my life that I made a New Year's resolution and actually stuck with it. I told myself at the top of the year, I was like, I'm gonna get in shape. I'm gonna get healthier. So like from the top of the year on to now, I've been going hard, man.
I heard an interview where you said that until you started training, you didn't realize how big you were or something like that?
Yeah.
People didn't tell you or something.
I was fat as hell and nobody told me, man.
You're not fat. I wouldn't say you were fat.
I was fat. Like, okay, you know what? Go to the artwork for the Year of the Gentleman album and just look at my face.
He's holding in the breath.
Like, just look at the size of my head in that damn artwork. Like, my face is all full. I got jowls in them damn pictures. Look at big cheeks, like I look ridiculous, and nobody said anything. I guess they just figured, hey,
what regime are you doing? Because a lot of people say they want to lose weight, and it is a lot of people's New Year's resolutions.
Right.
You know, it's January. That's when we make them, and they get broken by the 31st. Right? So
not even that. January 1st you make it, and January 3rd you break it. That's how it normally happens.
What made you keep it going, and how important is it? Because we're all getting older, and we want to do
Very true.
Basically, Kojo just wants to look like you. This is what he's getting to.
Well, you could have just said that, bro.
Sorry, man, I'm nervous, man.
You know what it is? I'm gonna keep it all the way real with you. Anybody that tells you that it's easy is lying to you, and you should punch them in the face and keep it pushing. It's not easy. It's not gonna be easy. It's not gonna happen overnight. You're gonna work for it if you want it, but once you get it, it makes all the work worth it.
Neo, did you do what most guys do? You know, like when you haven't been to the gym for a while, when you first was going back to the gym, did you look in the mirror for immediate change? Did you like?
Oh yeah. That's everybody, man.
Everybody does that. Though,
you do 7 push-ups and then you get up like. I can see it a little bit. You see the little knot right there? Yeah, see it works.
Immediate effect.
I'm done.
Choice Breakfast, Kojo in the building, the lovely Jade, and of course Neo.
Yeah.
Hello.
See, Jade is looking at me funny right now.
I feel like I'm in the way. If I'm honest, I feel like I'm in the way. I shouldn't really be here.
Don't get yourself in no trouble.
So your new album's coming out.
Yeah.
Tell us a bit about it. Obviously, we've got Let Me Love.
Let Me Love You, yes indeed.
Let Me Love You, which is, it's kind of, it's got that Europop stance to it, kind of a little bit. Is that what we can expect from the album?
Not completely. You know what I mean? I have my R&B fans and I have my pop and dance fans, and I wanted to make sure with this album that I got that I got something out to everybody, which is why we did Lazy Love first, which is definitely a slow, sexy R&B record, as you just heard. Because I feel like I hadn't spoken to my R&B audience in a little while. My last few big ones have been on the pop side of things. So Lazy Love was for them, and then we did with the new record, Let Me Love You Until You Learn to Love Yourself. Again, it does sit on the pop side of things. However, I feel like it's a record that everybody can get into.
I think the music that you're doing now is very European as well. And it does cater to the European audience as well as it may do in America. Are there any artists that you'd work with out here? Is there anybody that you're in touch with? Is there something that we don't know that's happening?
Yeah, because I was thinking you used to work with. Well, you signed Fundamental, right?
Yeah, FDM.
Yeah, well, I tried to.
Okay.
They were
What happened with that situation?
they were
let's get
locked
it out
into another deal that, for whatever reason, the people that had them did not want to let them go. So it basically tied my hands. I couldn't do anything because they were already locked into somebody. You know, so that was something that was supposed to be that just didn't get an opportunity to be. As far as artists over here, there's a few artists over here that I really dig. I dig the kid Labyrinth. Really like him. I think that he's dope. I'd love to get in and do something with him.
Yeah, he's very talented.
Man, what's the name of the group? It's a group. It's a girl in a group, and it's, I think, like 3 other guys or something. They're a band.
Cover Drive.
Is that it?
Is it Cover Drive?
They're not from here though, right?
Yeah, no, they're from Barbados. Are they English?
I thought they were. They're not.
Are you
don't know,
talking? Are
maybe Cover
you
Drive.
talking about? You can't be talking N-Dubs?
No,
N-Dubs.
no, not N-Dubs. Though I dig them too.
Yeah,
I do
okay.
dig them too. But I think Cover Drive is the band that I
Yeah.
was talking about. But they're from Barbados?
Yeah,
Okay, I didn't know
they're
that.
from
I thought that was
Barbados,
from here. All right. Show my ignorance right on. Thanks,
The
guys.
accent don't help, right? So, you know what I mean?
Thanks for pointing out my stupidity. Appreciate it. Yeah.
So go from people who you appreciate to people who you would like to work with. I've heard that it's Young Jeezy going to be on the album. I heard a rumor about that.
I definitely did some stuff with Jeezy. Again, the album is about 9.99999% done. It's not fully finished yet, so I don't want to shout names out and be like, yeah, this person's on there and that person's on there, and then the finished product, those names just don't make the cut. So, but I
Okay.
definitely did do some stuff with Jeezy and a couple other people, and when the album is finished, then you'll know who's gonna be on there.
Oh,
I
okay.
want to talk to you
Yeah.
about the very quickly before we wrap this up. The Conor Maynard situation.
Yeah, man.
He's just kind of blowing up. Neo found him more or less. You found him. Neo.
Great.
You found him, Neo.
Shout out to Conor Maynard. We actually
How did that happen? And what's going on with that? And
Well, you know
are
what?
working
The way
together?
that went down, somebody called me and was like, "Yo, there's this kid on YouTube, this little dude from London, from UK, and he's singing your song better than you." And I'm like, "What? Wait, is this what you called me for? Really?" So I hung up the phone and I looked up the name, and sure enough, he was singing "Beautiful Monster" and killing it. Like he sounded better than me. I had to admit it. I was like, wow, all right, he got that. So I got in contact with his people, hit him up on Skype, talked to him about the fact that I wanted to work with him, and the rest is history, man. He's doing his thing. We actually did a record together for his album that should be coming out real soon. So yeah, man, I think that dude is talented as hell. I think he has what it takes to be around for a little while. Definitely.
Cool, man. Well, listen, man, I know you are no stranger to the UK. Don't be a stranger to the show. We loved having you.
Absolutely.
And thanks for dropping by and keeping us updated.
For sure.
All right, make
Album
some noise
comes
for
out.
Neo.
Album comes out September 17th. Make sure you go get yours. It's the Red album, Realizing Every Dream. Thank y'all for having me, man. Appreciate it.
Woo! Very nice.
Love.